Kids, they don't just leave the program, they come back, as is the case here with TJ Fry, one of the more successful Iron Kids in recent years. TJ offers encouragement to the Iron Kids here today. TJ Fry and Cassandra Mack are two very special people in the history of this Iron Kids program. We'll take a look at their stories.
It meant a tremendous amount. It taught me a lot about myself. I learned an awful lot about myself.
It's kind of broadened my horizons, especially with the nationals, like the trips to different places and things like that, and meeting all the new people.
They are no longer kids, but Cassandra Mack and TJ Fry are proud of their years spent in the Rainbow Bred Iron Kids program. Both still cling proudly to their accomplishments. Medals and newspaper articles and acclaim dominated their years spent in this special club. Today they train for other challenges. These illustrious graduates of the Iron Kids program are now the youngest members of the Junior National Squad of Young Triathletes. That's quite an honor. But these Iron graduates will never forget where it all began.
I was just a swimmer, and I decided I'd do this kind of on the side just for a little fun, and then found out I was pretty good at it.
I mean, I spent 5 years in it, and I met a lot of friends and a lot of people, and I really enjoy seeing what the program can do for other people.
I thought every one of you did fabulous. I was at the finish line watching all of you, and I thought you all had a great race.
At this year's championship event, TJ offered encouragement to those who follow in his footsteps. Cassandra wanted to be here as well, but couldn't because of previous commitments. Yet the legacy left behind by these outstanding role models is strongly felt by those barely half their age. TJ Fry and Cassandra Mack are growing up, moving on, working toward new goals. But the first step of their journey to the top began as Iron Kids, and years later, their hearts remain so. These two will always be Iron Kids. Here are some of the older Iron Kids. Wait a minute, there's something wrong here. We have our last Iron Kid crossing the finish line, but a whole pack of volunteers and administrators are coming in with her. That symbolizes what the whole Iron Kids event is about.
This is great, JP. I mean, you've got all the volunteers and parents helping the last finisher across here. Every finisher is a winner here. That's the theme of this program, and she gets carried across.
As much enthusiasm in the end as there was in the very beginning of this Iron Kids event here in Dallas.
When you're out there doing the bicycle or something, you aren't really thinking about the finish because you just want to get done with that event. But then when you cross the finish line, you know you've done it, and it's just a great feeling. And you.
This kid can't hit. 2 outs, 2 strikes. What am I gonna do? Rainbow bread, because Rainbow's the bread of Iron Kids. You can do it.
Cholesterol-free Rainbow bread, the bread of Iron Kids.
What a feeling, feeling fresh. What a feeling, feeling close. Feeling new Fix-A-Dent Fresh.
Introducing Fix-A-Dent Fresh with spring water freshness for a crisp, clean feeling. And it holds stronger than any other cream adhesive.
Feel it, feel it. Feeling new Fix-A-Dent Fresh.
A fresh new feeling and stronger hold are 2 new reasons to Fix-A-Dent and forget it.
Feel it.
The 1990 Rainbow Bred Iron Kids National Championship has been brought to you by Rainbow and Colonial Bread, the bread of Iron Kids.
Don, it brings me great pleasure to give you this check for $5,000 and all the support and help that you've given us here at Rainbow Baking Company. Thanks again. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's give him a real round of applause. Don Hutchins of the Dallas Boys Club, $5,000.
And that $5,000 is a great gesture, but only a small drop in the bucket compared to bigger numbers. Better than $100,000 has been raised by the Rainbow Baking Company through this Iron Kids program, and all the money for charity.
And Rainbow should really be congratulated for their making it possible for thousands of kids to become more aware of health and fitness. Murray Bicycles also has donated over 150 bicycles. They were the bike that I rode in the 1984 Olympics, and the feeling that this young man gets in getting a medal on the podium is wonderful.
Every kid is a winner today in Dallas. Right now, let's take a look at some of today's results.
Pride, it lifts you up so far, tells you who you are if you only try. Pride, no no matter what your size, you can feel it deep inside, that sudden burst of pride.
Well, 1990 was a great year for the Iron Kids program, but in 1991, it promises to be even better. Some 18 cities will host Iron Kids triathlon competition, and in some of these cities, the event will be co-sponsored by the local YMCA. If you'd like more information, there is an address to write to, or look for specially marked packages of Rainbow bread in your nearby store. Now that we've concluded our 6th annual Rainbow Bread Iron Kids National Championship here in Dallas, Mark Gorski, let's get some closing thoughts.
I think this is a tremendous program. All these kids are out there doing the very best they can, and the feeling that I get and the parents get watching the kids, the determination you see when they're crossing the finish line, it gives everyone a great feeling.
I agree. Lindsay, what was your favorite part of the event today?
I think I like the swimming the most out of the whole entire thing.
Swimming, all right. And how about you, Marcus?
Well, the running was my best thing I had.
Swimming and running, different comments from different parts of the country. Our thanks to Mark Gorski and to our special friends, Lindsay Hyman of Denver, Colorado, and Marcus Shaw from Dallas, Texas. And that's where we're signing off from Dallas, Texas. I'm John Paul Della Camera. Thanks, everyone, so much for watching the Rainbow Bread Iron Kids National Championship. We would like to pay special thanks to American Airlines, the official airlines of Iron Kids. American Airlines, something special in the air. And to Dallas's North Lake College, home of the 1990 Rainbow Bread Iron Kids National Championship.